I like that one more. Hey, look, it's Paul. Hey, guys, welcome to the first vlog, hopefully in a series of permanent vlogs. This is Clown Crap, my second channel. I am Paul. Hey, look, it's Paul. You guys may or may not know me from my main channel, Clown Cable. That's my big boy YouTube channel where I want to be a content creator. I want to make series, and my Hey, look, it's Paul's, which is going to be the subject of today's video, as well as me introducing myself. Reintroducing myself, I guess, formally, and talking about what these vlogs are going to be. So these vlogs starting today, every Saturday and Sunday for like the rest of, for sure, 2024, but hopefully the rest of my life, I want to do vlogs. I'm going to try to keep them 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes if they're like really juicy. I got stuff to talk about. But for the most part, I don't think we need to do like more than 2 a week. I think Saturday and Sunday is pretty good. I'll just talk about random stuff. These first couple are going to be a little awkward. I don't really vlog that much. I tried to back in 2023, the beginning of the year. I wanted to do like a monthly, like just talk about my life at the end of every month. And that felt so forced, and I just was not in a good place mentally. I was go back and watch those videos if you want. I get really in depth of like what I was going through. I'll kind of go through like it briefly. I'll give you a super abridged version. Before that, I've always wanted to do like vlogs, especially in 2020. Jeremy Johns, the famous YouTuber who reviews movies, he did he did what I wanted to do. Was every 30th of the month or first of the following month, he talked about the month he just experienced. I thought that was super cool because I want to say around age 22, 23, I started to forget things that happened. People would tell me like, "Hey, Paul, like this, don't you remember this? Don't you remember that?" I can't for the life of me. I got a really bad memory, and that was before I was a pothead. I'm over with that phase, but even then, like, it's always been consistently bad. Like, I don't think that had much to do with it. Yeah, man, like, I just want to keep these, that's the point of these vlogs. Also, just to, I like talking on camera. I do, even though these videos tend to only get like 20 or 30 views, because you know, it's just me in my room talking about nonsense. Maybe if I pick a topic people care about, we might actually get somewhere. But ultimately, these are for me. These are just like to have fun and just remember, I guess, because I love being on videos. I love making videos. I just haven't done that in a while. And yeah, so I'm Paul Encinas. Hey, look, it's Paul. I got 3 YouTube channels. I got my main YouTube channel, Clown Cable, where I want to be a YouTuber like Scott the Waz. I want to have a stop motion and cartoons and all that good stuff. I don't want to clutter that channel with stuff like this. I don't want to clutter it with like old videos. Just this is the junk channel slash the like, I guess the this is where we go just in case something happens. You know how like in your job, if you have an earthquake, you guys meet somewhere. This is where we meet. Like if my main channel ever got deleted, I'm not a big Twitter guy. I have that too, I guess, but this is like kind of the go-to place. My third channel is a gaming channel, Clown Controller. I really want to get back into Let's Playing, so hopefully that's a thing that'll come this year. I just recently started playing some older games that I love, man, like Donkey Kong Country, Banjo-Kazooie, Ocarina of Time, man. I want to just do full-on Let's Plays on that channel. So shameless plug, I'll put a link to all 3 down below. Also, I got to give a really big shout out to 2 people actually, but one, first and foremost, Sofia. I'll put a link down in my description to her channel. Man, like, Sofia, if you're watching this, man, like, your vlogs are like really cool. It inspired me to like want to get back on the camera. I was like, frick, man, like, it's so simple, bro. And like the things that she was talking about, that's gonna be tomorrow's vlog. It's BPD, borderline personality disorder. We're gonna get in depth with that and how I identify with that. But long story short, I can really relate to a lot of the crap she was talking about. There was moments in my life I thought, fuck, am I on the spectrum? Was I fucking, because my memory is bad, right? Not bad. I don't give it enough credit. My memory kind of sucks in some regards, like to the little stupid shit. But back in the day, like 2nd grade, 10th grade, even, like I could remember shit like from like months ago. I can remember fun conversations we had. Ask me if my favorite conversation in 10th grade, I could not tell you. I could tell you moments, but I couldn't tell if that was 11th or 10th. So yeah, man, like that's kind of the point of these. And anyway, shit like that, like kind of messed with me. I was like, okay, if that's the case, if I'm blocking out good shit, did I block out something bad? Like, did I get fucked up as a kid? Like, did something happen? You know, like, I was like, geez, bro. So the whole BPD thing, I'm never gonna know for sure if I have something wrong with me. I don't. I think it's just a low confidence. And my upbringing, I was raised to, like, survive. I was raised to, you know, trust, but never fully trust anybody besides, like, your parents. You know, the people like that, you know, would sell their soul to the devil. You know, if you ever, like, if they needed to, you know, for your sake, like, dead ass, like, those people you could trust, like my mom, my dad, my grandma, my siblings, you know. I'm not saying they would, but, like, you know what I mean, like, you would do anything for them. Freaking, anyways, so yeah, all that being said, that's why I could really relate to what she's talking about, because I do have a lot of those tendencies. I'm like, frick, man, I want to talk about that stuff too. Maybe we could connect. Sophia, if you're still watching, I would love to connect and, like, maybe get, like, a Discord, you know, let's talk about that shit. That'd be kind of cool. Like, I'd like to, eventually, one of my dreams is always to, like, that'll lead me to my second person I gotta think right now. Something I've always wanted to do is have, like, a group, kind of like the Avengers or, like, Teen Titans, like Normal Boots, where it's, like, a group of, you know, 4 or 5 YouTubers that all support each other, like Gerard the Completionist, Peanut Butter Gamer, JonTron, like, they all, like, they're in the same bubble, I guess, you know what I mean? I don't really watch those guys too much. I watch Gerard a lot for, you know, obvious reasons. He's not going to be around as big as he was back then. Maybe I'll make a video on that, on my stats and shit. Like, anybody cares, but I want to put it out there. Anyways, I guess Nintendo Capri Sun, the Runaway guys, and that whole, like, umbrella, like, Attacking Toucans, Josh Jepson, you know, Luka Jin, that whole, like, little crowd, that's my Normal Boots. That's what I grew up with, and that's who I idolize, that group right there. So something like that I would love to have. Like, if it was me, Sofia, some other vloggers. I've seen some more popping up on her related videos. Excuse me. But, yeah, man, like, just, it'd be cool to, like, get a whole thing going and, like, exchange ideas and, you know, like, oh, cool, we found each other, you know, like, we could stop being depressed. Or, and even then, saying depressed, I don't want to use that word in this video, but there are some depressed, I guess, not tendencies, whatever, like, just the acts of, if you were feeling down, you know, like, I was doing shit like not going out with my friends because of money, regretting relationships because that was new to relationships. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, Sophia, I think that'd be cool. If you're ever down to, like, collab and exchange ideas, I'd love that. That'd be really cool. Second person I want to thank, Sonic Toast. Once again, Matt Piper, man, like, I don't know, man. Anytime he uploads something that, like, he uploads, like, a lot of, like, toy video. Like, look at me, I got toys behind me up the fucking, it's all over my wall. But, you know, so I'll watch his stuff. I like his Turtley Tuesdays. I loved his well, Stogs, actually. I loved his Stogs. They were vlogs too. But I loved his Daily Toasts. It made me want to do Daily Toasts too. Heck, I'm planning on doing a quick little sneak peek. I want to do toy reviews every weekday if I could. For sure, a Turtley Tuesday. And this month alone, every Monday, I want to try to do, like, a Mario video, because this is Mario's month, right? March 10th is Mario Day, MAR10IO. I want to discipline myself to do that at least, but it would be cool to do, like, some kind of toy talk or video game talk, like, every weekday, you know, just like quick little vlogs. I could, like, make them all in one day and sprinkle them out throughout the week, whatever. Vlogs, though, like this, is going to be, like, every Saturday, every Sunday. I'll record it. I'll try my best not to even, like, need to add music or anything like that. But if I need to cut, I'll cut. Anyways, man. What was I going with Sonic Tales? He inspired me with one of his more recent videos where he pulled out his beads. I think they're called pearly beads. Where you, like, you put all these little, they're like little plastic things. Oh shit, we're coming up to the 10-minute mark. And I just realized I still have my beanie on because it is cold in here. I wanted to record myself with this messed up hair. This is the longest my hair's been in, like, years. It's usually a fade. Watch one of my Haley Paul's. The top, this is probably about as long as it's gotten. Maybe a little shorter, but the sides for sure, man. I don't like it. I don't like it, but anyways, I'll get into why I even have this hair in the first place. Frick, we're already at 10 minutes. But yeah, man, Sonic Toast, he went through his like childhood beads. He made, because back in the day they didn't have all these action figures behind me. Like, it was super rare to have a Sonic action figure. You had to go to like McDonald's or Mexico and get like a fake Sonic or something. Yeah, so he made his own little Sonics, his own SBO, his own Fang the Sniper. People, I mean, characters people nobody's gonna make. You know, you'll be lucky to get Sonic and Tails and Eggman. So I used to do something like that back in the day with papers. My sister and I would draw like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. We draw Kingdom Hearts, South Park, Dragon Ball Z, WWE. We draw them all and cut them out, color the back of them, so it's like you have yourself an action figure. I remember with Link, I even drew the back of him, and I drew like a red on a separate piece of paper. I drew like his quiver for his whatever you call it, the thing that carries the sword. Taped it, colored both sides, taped it to his back, so if I wanted to, I could take it on and off. Then I put a sword in there, and then I drew a shield, like a Hylian shield, cut it out, drew both sides, and found a way to slide it. It was weird, man. Like, I got so mechanical with these paper dolls, and I would hate when people would call them dolls. But anyways, the point is, Sonic Toast going through his like old school like perler beads made me want to like show off my papers and be like, hey, yeah, me too, you know, like, so like those little like one-on-one connection videos that like nobody probably would care about unless like you guys really like my shit, which first of all too, I gotta address that. Thank you so much for like watching, if you do watch my stuff back in the day, because I don't really post no more. I'm like a retired, you know, I had my 5 minutes of fame, and I've ever since then I've been trying to get it back, and I could, it's just I'm not doing the work. I'm just a lazy fucking, that's the question. BPD, is it fucking depression? Is it am I subconsciously realizing it's not gonna happen? Like there's no point in trying. I'm really not a funny, charismatic like individual. I'm just this, I don't know, man, like, because sometimes I feel like maybe my body knows something I don't. Like, it's like, Paul, like, stop, okay? Like, you're smart. You used to be in John Hopkins classes, which I did back in the day. Like, I was in AP classes, or not AP, it was honors English and honors biology, which don't even ask me how I got there, but I guess maybe the tests or the teachers, I don't know. Like, I would go through school like this, like, pretty much, and just mess around with my friends, not do homework. I would, yeah, man, like, school was a joke to me. It was just like, like, I go to school, I come back, and I play my games. I can't wait to play Mario Sunshine. So I feel like I never really, you know, tried hard, you know? And when I did, it was cool. Like, I blew people away. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you were an idiot. I thought you were dumb. But no, man, so maybe my body knows something I don't. Like, it's like, Paul, like, just be a doctor already, you know? I'm 28 years old, and I am not getting any younger. You know, I've been an adult for 10 years. Arguably, I'd say you're not a full adult till age 21. A perfect adult till you're 25. Like, you're ready for the world. Some people grow faster, some people grow slower. I'd say I'm one of the slower ones. Hopefully by age 30, like, I feel like I don't even have a license right now. I know how to drive, but like, my girlfriends would make me drive, you know? My friends would like give me my moment, like, hey bro, you want to like drive us to like, you know, the so-and-so? Yeah, frick, why not? And I usually had my permit. If not, I'm pretty sure I did, because they wouldn't let me drive their cars without it. I know for sure my ex didn't care. She just like, she didn't care. Like, we live so close. But anyways, I'm rambling now. The point is, man, like, this is where I'm coming from. I'm just trying to like self-improve, and I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. I've been wanting to do this, like I said, for a while, and I'm finally doing it now. And it only took 2 individuals to like, you know, get me off my ass, really. So again, Matt, if you're watching this, I don't think you really watch my second channel, but if you guys, if you, I don't know, you other people watching, anybody who's watching this, you want to like, you know, tell them, hey, Paul made a video and he shouted you out. Sophia, if you're watching this, cool, thank you. You know, hit me up, maybe we can like collab. Like I said, your channel, you're just starting it off, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm ready to get this channel back up from the graveyard, honestly. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. It is currently, frick, I think it's like 11 in the morning. I do graveyard, so that means I go in at 10:30. I'm off by like 7 a.m. So 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. I come home, hang out with my brother till he goes to school, about 8, whatever, 8:30. eat, shower. He goes to school. I come back here. Right now I was knocking out. I was literally laying on my bed. I was playing Smash Brothers. I was this close to just knocking out. But then I got adrenaline rush from playing Smash Brothers, and I was like, you know what? Frick, I'm already up. Why don't I just record this and post it? So yeah, that's what this is going to be. Every Saturday and Sunday, we're just going to talk about different stuff. The Hey Look It's Paul's. I know this video is going to be titled Hey Look It's Paul. It's Hey Look It's Me. You know, like it's a pilot, I guess. The Hey Look It's Paul's, though, man, Scott the Woz inspired me so much. Him, Relax Alex, or Alex, it's Alex, Relax Alex. Those two for sure were like really big inspirations for those videos. Super Butterbuns too, oh man. And of course, you know, you got the obvious ones like Nostalgia Critic, AVGN, Irate Gamer to some extent, and then even weird ones like Boogie2988. I could name 100 people, but like ultimately the main ones were Scott the Woz and Relax Alex, Super Butterbuns. Oh, and Some Call Me Johnny too. He was like the 4th place inspiration. I watched these guys talk about video games, and they all have their own method. But the first 3 I mentioned, Butterbuns, Alex, and Scott, those 3 like have like this clown like approach to it. Like just watch their videos. I'm pretty sure you've seen their videos if you're watching this. Especially Scott the Woz. When I saw him, it was late 2017 or early 18. He didn't even have 1 million subscribers yet. He had like 600, 700,000. I found him with his controller video, I think that's what it was. I just binge watched like 10 of his like video game videos. His Chia video, his Tinder video, I fell in love with those. Those are like my 2 favorite, like before he like blew up. He was big, but now he's a household name. You know, if you I don't know, man, like it's such a I don't know, man. It was just, I fell in love, not with him, obviously. I fell in love with what he did, you know, like I really don't know how to explain it. Man, who can I compare it to? I'm looking at my Yu Yu Hakusho, my Funko Pops. These guys are here. In the anime Yu Yu Hakusho, this guy Kuwabara is like, it's an anime like Dragon Ball Z, you know, like Bleach and Dragon Ball Z. This guy is like the town bully. He's a greaser. He could beat up anybody. This guy right here always picks a fight with him, the blue guy Kuwabara, and he doesn't fucking want to have sex with Yusuke, but he does love Yusuke before they even become friends in the show. His thing is he prides himself so much on being a man. He's a fighter. He's tough. He's up there. He's like one of the best ones until he pops up. And the fact that this is his new goal, this is what he considers like, this guy's cool, you know, this guy's everything I want to be. He tries to challenge him, and it gets to the point where like because Yusuke at first, he beats up everyone. He's like, oh, like, you know, you suck. Why are you even coming after me? And Kuwabara is no different. He's just another, you know, another face to punch. But eventually he's like, wow, Kuwabara, you're persistent. And Kuwabara is like, he remembers my name, you know, and that's such an honor to him. And before you know it, like, they've had like 100 matches. And that's all before episode 1. Like, you find all the shit out after. Anyways, towards like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I guess like he idolizes him so much because it's not like he worships. I don't know how to explain it. It's so, you gotta watch it. I'm sure you get what I mean, but it's his hero, man. Like, that's period. That's his hero, and he managed to like get recognized by him. And he's like, bro, like, cool. Like, yeah. There's this unspoken like man to man respect, and for what he is and what he does. And that's the bar for him, and he's just trying to keep up with them, you know. And the fact that he's in Yusuke's inner circle, and like he's, you know, being recognized by Yusuke alone is enough. But that's kind of how I feel with Scott the Woz. Without being super cheesy, without sounding too, you know what I mean. So Relax Alex too, Super Butterbuns as well, and Some Call Me Johnny. But man, like the gap between them, it's like Johnny, Butterbuns, Alex, and then I'd have to go on top of my roof to say where Scott the Woz is in terms of those Hey Look It's Paul videos. That's how much he inspired me. I was watching it with my friend Xavier. We're working, and I showed him on break, And I was like, hey man, this guy's funny, and we'd always show each other videos, and he's like, he loved him. And I was like, man, like, this is dead ass like the guy, like some guy, like I wish he worked here so we could just like talk shit with him. And eventually I found myself becoming a fan, like, of his content, subscribing, watching every week, waiting, and just binging his shit. And before you know it, now he's like, I'll put him on while I'm cleaning, like just like Nostalgia Critic, like AVGN, like Butter Buns, like the big YouTubers that like I could just like rewatch some of their old shit too. I don't know how many times I've seen Nostalgia Critic review Lion King, but Scott the Woz is one of those people. I'll put on his like Scott's stash. I think I've seen his there's a video where he goes through all the trophies in Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I've seen that video like 4 times. I put it on, I fold laundry, and I won't watch the whole thing, but it'll be on like as background noise. Like, what a status, you know? I've done that with Sonic Toast. I've done that with you as well, Sofia. Like, well, did I? Yeah, I did. Because my room was a big mess a couple days ago. Anyways, I had that on, but like, I won't go back. I'm not trying to be rude. I wouldn't go back and rewatch all your videos. Like, if it's a fucking banger, like it's like the pop culture stuff you do, I'll definitely go back and like, yeah, that was funny. Like, let's. But there's content you could watch once and that's it. And then there's content that just like, I don't know what it is. It's just, I can't explain it. And that's what I'm trying to tap into. Because I can make videos. Those Hey Look It's Paul's, I look back at them and I cringe. And it's like, oh man. I'd say the best one I did was episode 6. I hit 1 million subscribers. Was it episode 6? Yeah, it was. Because episode 5 was Banjo-Kazooie. Part of those videos was to talk about games, toys, whatever I wanted, cartoons, and just be a dork about it, just like Scott the Woz and the other people I mentioned. But episode 6 holds a special place in my heart because that was just me coming clean. And more or less, what I said in this video, I pretty much applied that to, like, I think I used PewDiePie as my metaphor. God, what a time we live in. Now Mr. Beast is, like, way up there, and PewDiePie is, like, I don't even know if he's second place in terms of subscribers. But, I'm getting a little cold because I'm sitting underneath my fan and I took off my beanie. But anyways, man, yeah, so I want to bring those videos back, and I just wanted to just when I was making those videos, I felt like a worthwhile human being. I felt like I was doing what I was meant to do here on the planet. What I've always wanted to do since a kid, since I was making those little paper dolls, was make art. As a kid, me and my sister, we'd play with those dolls and we'd be like, this would be a cool idea for Sonic Adventure 3. This would be a cool idea for a sequel to Majora's Mask, you know, or Ocarina of Time, whatever. The third game in the Ocarina of Time trilogy, if you will, I guess. You know, I know there's Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, but those are different links. This would be like that same link. Like Donkey Kong Country 4, back before the Wii was even like, before we even owned a Wii. I think GameCube was like 2 years old at the time. Yeah, man, like just, so games, cartoons, whatever, like that. I just wanted to do it and put it out there, and now I gravitate more towards you know, cartoons and I don't know what you would call reviewing stuff on camera, like Scott the Woz or Relax Alex. Just funny internet videos, I guess. Yeah, man, and I've marinated on the Hey Look It's Paul character for a while now. I'm so glad I stopped, honestly. I stopped because I got burnt out. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe that might be tomorrow's video. The whole burnout, my whole BPD, because, yeah, this is just meant to be like, hey, look, it's Paul. Tomorrow we'll talk about that. How's that? Tomorrow we're going to talk about why I stopped Hey Look It's Paul. We're going to talk about the actual, like, show itself, what inspired it. We're going to get more into that. So my old YouTube videos, Hey Look It's Paul. We're going to get into that tomorrow. And we're going to get into, like, my depression a little bit. Like, how I've just, in general, like, everything I went through in 2023, 2022, and 2021. Those 3 years in a row were just, like, years, honestly. This year is starting off good. I've made a lot of good friends. I'm at a job I love. I lost a little bit of weight. And I don't know, man. It feels good, man. Like, just, I'm excited for 2024. What can I say, man? Hopefully I keep this up. Again, thank you, Sofia. Thank you, Sonic Toast. And thank you for watching, honestly. I'll see you guys in the next one.